Okay, I've been channeling the spirits, and they want me to make this video. Actually, right before I did this video, my ears started ringing, so I knew that it was time, because I was like, is it time for me to make a commentary video? I haven't done one in a while, but like I said, I was gonna get back into them, so here we go. So I'm just gonna let stuff flow of what I want to, I guess, just let channel through me. Fuck it. It's this that we on that God energy. You feel me? So if you don't know, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. And I was gonna make a call back to the song Giants and be like, I'm a god, better ask if you don't know. But welcome back. My name is LUNARWASLOST. I hope you guys are having a fantastic fucking day, week, month, year, and only because you choose to, not because of the world around you, because the universe is within you. It's eternal, internal, not external. Remember, everything happens in the mind first. The outer world is just the external. As for experiences. So, anyways, let's just get into it. I don't know. Lately I've been truly on one. You know, sometimes I'm really feeling godly, feeling like the source, feeling connected to all things, seeing the connection to all things, and seeing how nothing is an accident. But yo, I cannot stop but shaking this feeling that everything is coming into an end. And I mean, you just look around you, you hear, I know for a fact it's coming to an end because I've seen it end in timelines before. Like, this isn't the first time I've been alive. I've died. I remember slightly what death feels like. I remember everything, because there is no life in death. They're both illusions. But I felt the energy shift. I felt weird things, and truly I can't even say I felt like the initial moment of death. But everything after is created by your mind. It would only be you remembering death, because you create everything that's after this. If you pass the check being like your heart is lighter than a feather. And I feel like that's really one of the reasons I was born so fucking chill, because like half the shit I would say would literally scare people. But the road to being enlightened and conscious is literally the shit you hear some of these like gurus say. Really freaks people out when they're just so zen about shit. But that was usually me. But being young, it would fucking freak people out. And I'm learning a lot now that I started to lose that when making videos. I started caring what people think, and that's part of the whole warrior path and the spiritual warrior path. Is you're supposed to stand completely in your frame and be polarizing, because everybody you're meant to meet in life is already laid out for you. You chose the path you have when you come here. You also choose your own destiny and manifest anything you want here. So some of the people you come across are actually manifested by you. They're creations of you and their reflections. It's like every girl, like I always bring this up because a lot of big things are about love down here. Sex in the media, love, everything like that, and the many different perspectives on it, right? It's like the thing when the girl goes, every guy is trash, and it's like, no, something within you is trash, and that is why you continue to find trash. It's like, it's everything that you get a reflection of who you're choosing to be. So once you finally learn yourself and give yourself that self-love, you will meet somebody who returns that same energy and affection, even if they're not meant to stay. Which that goes back to saying every single person you meet is pretty much a soulmate. But you'll know when it's a true soulmate if they stick around for very long. But most people you meet have soul connections, but not everyone can remain a soulmate. That's the thing. Everybody can get replaced. Everybody feels the same. Nobody is really permanent. But there are those certain people, which I would say are your soul tribe, who are permanent in your life. For a fact, there are people that would just be there and just, you have no idea why. I actually have this girl, I'll call her C. Not like, it's funny because the girl that you see in my videos is named Chloe, but not her. But this girl named that C, I'll call her C. And the funny thing about her is we met when we were kids, and the way we met was such a unique, funny fucking experience that you can only know it was like spiritual how it happened. Random ass group, like, one of those, there's not, there are no coincidences, but one of those, it was like that. It's like so funny. When we met, we were completely free with each other, and not talking about like on the level that is like I don't know. I was really like kind of nervy as a kid, like nervous about talking to girls, shit. And it's just funny how it played out. But I met her with another lifelong friend that I've had. Basically, like when we first met, we was just fucking around Walmart. I think just doing a bunch of stupid shit. Just I don't know, just doing stupid shit. And I forgot what it was that we added each other on. I don't even know. I can't remember how old Snapchat was. But it had to date back to 2014 unless I added her on Skype. Let me see. Snapchat creation date. Oh, okay. 2011. All right. It was deep. So it must have been Snapchat. But I just remember this, the funniest way we connected was I was like, yo, you're kind of wild and shit. But she always had a spiritual knack to her too and always felt like she'd been back here. And it felt like we were meeting again. And it was just funny. I think there was some funny thing with nudes or some shit. Somehow she just sent them to me one day. I can't remember. Now this is important in the story because of how funny it was. It was just like we were just stupid as fuck. Just I don't know, but it never really kind of. It was in the way. It was just flowing. But it's funny how that pattern ended up repeating throughout my life. I'm not gonna lie. That shit is funny. Like actually the other week I matched this girl on Rumble and out of nowhere she just sent me a booty pic and was like, I was just feeling myself, and I'd usually send it to my friends, but I kind of sent it to you, but it was more for me. I was like, what the fuck? What is this? This shit is like literally made up. Like I could, if I wrote a whole book on my life and certain events, you just would not believe it. But yeah, I thought that shit was funny as hell. But yeah, so when I met this girl, it's just like, it just made me think about the whole love thing, because soulmates, you'll really know, because the one thing that she told me when we were younger and I never thought it was true was no matter what happens, we will always end up talking again. She said this to me and I was like, that's fucking weird. Like I've never had it said, like I've had it said to me, but not like on what this felt like. In that I could feel, and that's when you know it's connected to your heart center or your like truth, or like to truth. That's how you discern when something's truthful or a lie. Your heart chakra. That's where you feel it. They even have done scientific research, and I reference the books. You can look on my channel. But that your heart's electromagnetic field is much deeper than your brain's electromagnetic field. So the heart is definitely stronger when it comes to discerning what is true and not true to you. It's what you believe. That's what this is about. But so anyways, throw that little tidbit in. That's what happened with me with this girl. I was like, what the fuck? So I don't know when we really stopped talking, but I kind of like, I don't know, I really wanted to mess with her, but like we always really wanted to mess with each other. And funny enough, it really happened like that. We stopped talking and I was like, well, you know, never thought I'd like never talk to her again. Then just out of the most random times, we would meet up over and over and over. And every time she would say, see, I was not joking. And we'd meet in the most random ways. There's probably a couple times where it was us like going out of our way to look for each other. But then other times it would just be like brought up in a conversation, or run into each other on the street. Then all of a sudden staying the night at like one another's house. It was just wild as fuck. And I'm like, yo. She was like, I told you I will always be back no matter where you go. And lo and behold, that's been true every fucking moment throughout my life. It's fucking wild. So that's like soul tribe shit. That's real soul in the soul family. Like this person incarnates with you in different bodies. And yeah, and I've had so many other examples. But like, I don't even know why I got on the topic of this. I have so much fucking information in my brain, but I don't know. Just something made me want to talk about like soulmates and shit. And I just feel like in the position I'm in right now, in this like end coming, and thinking about like, you can see it. Like what I mean is, I meant to say that in the beginning. You see it with a lot of these spiritual YouTubers talking about like, get your shit in order, get ready to let go. Like the end is coming. There's a big split. There's a big divide, because there is. If you don't see, it's a golden age. That's why they're dishing out the, you know, little things, you know what I'm talking about? Little things, and the things with the masses happening, because the DNA is changing, things are shifting, it's getting scientific. I need you to understand that, you know, I've met a lot of people that do have the so-called, you know, thing in their system. which I feel bad for, because it's not, it's like, I don't feel bad if you did your own research, then got it, or you kind of had to get it out of real force shit, which still then you made the choice to give in to force to get it. But you know, I do feel a little bit bad, but like, this is all the agenda to what's about to happen, what's about to go down. And I can't even begin to tell y'all, but pretty much I think what I personally believe is, if you got the shit in your system, you're truly coming back here. You're reincarnating back into this timeline. They got you exactly what they want. And on top of your traumas, it's already bad, because that's how they try to keep you here with the Burger King and McDonald's. You know what's funny? My cousin even said that. That's man, I could do a couple of these commentary videos. I don't want to get too far into this, but I'm gonna make another one actually talking about that and how they stop you from getting out of the reincarnation cycle. But yeah, I guess this one's about soulmates in the end, you know. Rack up your soulmates now. Get ready to meet them in the afterlife. Let's get the fuck out of this shit. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.